Hey guys, it's Wooly Samus with another video, and today I wanted to do this. This is an educational video on the BSA, Boy Scouts of America, coin collecting merit badge, okay? And so pretty much what I'm going to show you guys how to finish this merit badge. This is pretty much a 20 minute video that's going to basically say, this video, use what you learn in this video, and you pretty much are guaranteed to have this badge. You just have to go out and do a couple of things. Buy this book right here. It is not your average book. It is actually a coin folder. If you guys can see right here, you have to fill it up with coins. And so we're going to look at what the requirements are. Requirement 1, understand how coins are made and where the active U.S. Mint facilities are located. Okay, so first we're going to start off with that. And so the most current mint facilities are in the acting ones that release coins into circulation are Denver and Philadelphia. Those are the two ones that they're just putting out coins. Like right here, I have a Denver Sacagawea Denver dollar. And it's, you know it was made in Denver because right below the date you have this D right here. That's how you identify where the coin was made. And then right here, let's see if I can find it. I have here's a quarter that was made in Philadelphia. You guys can see right below, In God We Trust, right here. You got that P mint mark for Philadelphia. This is part of the National Park series that they are making right now. And then you have the other facilities, which West Point, you have the West Point Mint, which they make your bullion. So bullion is kind of like 1 ounce silver rounds. I don't have any of those with me right now. They're all somewhere else. But they pretty much make all your silver eagles, gold eagles, and they make a lot of the commemoratives that you see, like the new Apollo $50 commemoratives, Apollo silver dollar commemoratives. Those are all made in West Point. And then you have the San Francisco Mint, which they actually used to make coins. You can see right here, S is for San Francisco. There's an old dime. You can see the mint marks right by the 1 right there. They make the proof sets mainly. So almost all proof sets from the 70s and 60s, they're almost all proof sets are from San Francisco. And so that is how you do that. Number 2, explain the collecting terms. An obverse, okay, we're going to do 1A, obverse. The obverse is the front of the coin. So the obverse normally is what has the face of the person on it. So you can see for here we have the face of George Washington on the front of the quarter. We have the face of Sacagawea is the obverse for the dollar coin. James Monroe is the reverse for one of the presidential dollars. And we have John F. Kennedy is on the reverse for the $50. Roosevelt the dime, and Lincoln the penny, and Thomas Jefferson the nickel. Okay, the reverse. The reverse is the back of the coin. You can see on the presidential dollars, we get these nice Statue of Liberties for the reverse. On here, we have the Flying Eagle. Now, with the Sacagaweas, they're actually making a series right now. They're the Native American series. So you are going to see all types of reverses on these Sacagawea dollars. They make a new one every year. And then the reverse, this is kind of like with the Sacagaweas. The National Park, they make about 4 different ones a year. This is what most quarters look like. These are the pre-1999 quarters. They have the eagle reverse on them. And it honestly just depends on the coin. The dimes have the pillar reverses. Let's see if I can grab an example right over here. Here we go. We got a dime. It has the torch and the branches. Here's a 1983. You got the Franklin Delano Roosevelt. On the nickel, this is a really bad nickel example, but we have, let's see, we have Monticello on the back. That's a really bad condition. And on the reverse for $50, we have the eagle. Okay. Next is a reeded edge. A reeded edge is pretty much that's when it is lined on the edge. So the reeded edge coins right now, quarters are reeded edged, dimes are reeded edged, and then $50 are reeded edged. Now the $50, I'm going to show you guys, the reeded edge has worn off on it. This has seen a lot of circulation on it. But this would be a reeded edge, just like the quarter. So you can still see some of it. but these are reeded, and so are the silver dollars. Silver dollars are also reeded. Next requirement. Requirement 2D is clad. Okay, so a lot of these coins are actually made of clad. These are made of clad, I'm pretty sure. Quarters are made of clad. Nickels are made of clad. And dimes are all made of clad. Clad is just a cheap metal. The mint uses them to make a lot of the coins that they use. Next, we're going to look at a typeset. So typeset, I'm going to show you, this is the first and last penny of the 20th century. You have the 1900 Indian head penny, and you have the 1999 Lincoln penny. You can also have types like nickel type, like dime typesets, where you could have this dime and this dime. And basically, a typeset is collecting one of every coin that has that thing on it. So like with these with the Kennedy halves, you could have one regular Kennedy half, then you have the bicentennial, and then you have to get the Franklin $50, and then the Walking Liberty $50. So that is what a typeset is. A date set. A date set is all coins from that year. Right here I have a proof set, which is as close to a date set as I really can get my hands on. Date sets. So this is a date set. These are all 1987s. S mint marks for San Francisco on them. You've got your 5 coins that they circulated that year. This is pretty much proof coins, which we'll actually look at that later, but this is pretty much a pristine condition set of all the coins they put into circulation that year. And so you got the back. And then, by the way, with the reverse and obverse, a coin, so if you flip a coin like this, flip it sideways, everything's going to be upside down. But if you flip it like this, you're going to have it same. That's how the mint makes their coins. Okay? So next, okay, that was a date set. So now we're going to look at explain the grading terms: uncirculated, extremely fine, very fine, fine, very good, good, and poor. So we're going to look at these with buffalo nickels, which a lot of people know what they are. First, we're going to look at the uncirculated one. This is an uncirculated buffalo nickel that is actually out of my album. I took it out to make this video. You can see, and the thing with looking at condition is when looking at, you want to know what the highest point on the coin is. Like for this, the highest point is the horn, which is right there, and the tail, which is right there. The tail is harder to see. See if we can get this thing to focus here. There you go. Yeah, you can see the little tip of the tail right there. You can see, yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a nice coin. Next, we're gonna look at extra fine. So when you're looking at extra fine, you're expecting to still see the full horn and the full tail, but the head of the buffalo is not going to have all the fur details. You're not going to be seeing all the fur details right up and down the leg on an extra fine coin. This has seen light circulating. You're not going to see the lines in the hair that are right there. Those are also a very high point on the coin, and the high points always will wear down first. Next, we're going to look at the very fine. This one you can still see at a very fine. You're starting to cut down the horn at a very fine, and you're starting to wear the back of this. You can see when you look at this, an example of this, and then you look at the example of the mint state of the uncirculated one, you're starting to see where the details are starting to go out right up here and right in there. So a very fine, what you're looking for on these, the tail, you can see the tail's obvious on here. The tail starts to wear in as it gets inward, and the horn is starting to get dull. Okay? So next, we have a fine. This one, it's fine and very fine. They're both nice coins. With fine, the whole end of the tail is going to be gone. It's going to be chopped off, and the horn is still getting dull. Let's see if we can get this to focus. Guys can see the details are starting to disappear further, and yeah. So next we're gonna look at very good to good condition. This is when pretty much the whole horn is gone and you can't really see the tail, and this has seen a lot of circulation, and the front of the Indian is gonna be worn. The rim is gonna start to connect to all the letters, and the date is gonna become invisible soon. Next, we're gonna look at almost good poor. This is a poor condition. It's still a good date. You can see with a poor condition, the whole date and most of the lettering is going to be rubbed off. You can see the 5 cents is almost completely rubbed off. There's no horn, barely any details on the coin. And you can see, yeah, this guy has just been through a lot. And you can also see, there's a difference you guys might notice. I don't know if you did. The mounds, this is a type 1. It was on a raised mound. This is kind of it's looking at a cliff right there. You can see where this is on a plane right here. So yeah, those are conditions. So that is that requirement done right there. Next, let's see. Know 3 different ways to store a collection. Okay, so my favorite 3 ways are, I use a lot of these. These are 2x2s. They're a good way to store your coins. They're cheap and affordable. I think for this big box of 2x2s right here, $100 2x2s, I didn't pay much, maybe somewhere between $15, $10, somewhere $7, $15, somewhere in there. A good way to store your coins, and it's an effective way to store your coins too. I put these in there a lot. If you have like a roll of coins, these are a good way to do it. You have these rolls. These pretty much they're good for for doing this. But they do cost a bit. These are about 25 cents a roll. Next way, if you're storing little coins, these little baggies are cool. They're really cheap. I use these a lot for regular coins. And then these are dollar cases. These work for Morgan, Peace, Eisenhower's, Trade, Flowing Hair, and Bust dollars. You can buy these for all types of coins. These are just nice to have, and these are about 50 cents a piece. Next, okay, do the following. Demonstrate to your counselor how to use 2 U.S. or World Coin Reference Catalogs. Okay, so first one, World Coin Field Guide. It's nice. Basically what you do, flip to the page that you're looking for. I see this page. You see this page, and it says if it's in very fine condition, this is what it's worth. Another great way to do it, if you don't want to buy the books, go to PCGS, go to the App Store, download PCGS Photo Grade. It grades your coins for you. You pull up the coin that you have, and it grades it. Or PCGS Price Guide. You type in you look up your coin, you look for the date mint mark, and then you look, and it will show you what your coin is worth. Great apps. Okay, guys, if you're showing these to your Scoutmaster, use those apps. I highly recommend them. Read a numismatic magazine. I read Numismatic News. This is probably my favorite issue of it. It has my favorite coin on the front, the 1794 Flowing Hair dollar. They're nice to read and all that, lots of facts, information. They show the auction reports. Next, describe the 2008 the state quarter program. So pretty much with quarters, they're always changing, but they keep Washington on them. State quarters, they basically were putting out, I think, 4 to 5 a year. Let me check that right now. They were putting out 5 quarters a year. And so you have right here, I have a Hawaii, but before that, they were putting the Eagles on the backs, and that's what they've been doing. They were doing this from 1932 to 1998. They put the obverse of Washington, reverse Eagle. From 1999 to 2008, they did the state quarters. And now, this is up to currently, they've been doing this since 2010. They have been doing national park quarters. In 2009, they made U.S. territory quarters. So those are also really cool. And then you also have to collect 5 different quarters and store them in your coin folder. And preserve them. And they actually have a list up here of the year they were made and all this. I picked these quarters. Yeah. So then next requirement you guys need. And so we're probably going to have to go into a part 2 on this video. We're actually going to stop the video right now. I'm going to post another video in a minute. I will see you guys later.